Welcome, to the 6th installment, of the Elkinsinboxinc News Top 10. Today, is Thursday, October 3, 2019. Here is our first story. In Hartford, Connecticut, 7 people have died, after a vintage Boeing B-17, used in World War II, caught fire and crashed, while taking off, from Bradley International Airport. It took off from the airport, on October 2, at 9:45 a.m. U.S. East Coast time. 5 minutes later, it suffered a major anomaly. The aircraft was having trouble gaining altitude. An eyewitness on the ground reported that the plane had smoke coming from the back of one of the engines, and heard it sputter. The plane tried to return to Bradley International, when it crashed, 9 minutes following takeoff. 13 people were on board the plane, including 10 passengers, 2 pilots, and 1 flight attendant. 7 people have been confirmed dead following this accident. Number 2. One study has shown that popular fast food restaurant chain, Chick-Fil-A, has the slowest drive-thru in all of America. The study has shown that drive-thru customers at Chick-Fil-A spend an average of about 255 seconds from the speaker to the order window. This is 20 seconds longer than it was in 2018. Chick-fil-A says that its mass popularity is what's causing these overcrowded drive-thrus. The restaurant chain's popularity grew in 2012 after backlash from the corrupt liberal left and the LGBT community. Number 3. If you want to know why we are using pink text outline, it is because the month of October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As you can see by this chart, 1 in 8 women are expected to develop breast cancer sometime in their lifetime. Somewhere in the world, 1 woman is diagnosed with breast cancer every 29 seconds. And in the United States, it's every 2 minutes. All women out there are encouraged to begin screening for breast cancer after the age of 40. Mammogram screenings don't prevent breast cancer, but they do save lives. Elkinsinboxinc Studios is taking the entire month to pay tribute to all those who have been affected by breast cancer. Number 4. All Elite Wrestling made its debut on Warner Media-owned Turner Network Television, or TNT, on Wednesday, October 2. It launched its new weekly wrestling series, Dynamite. It was the first pro wrestling program to air on TNT since the final WCW Monday Nitro aired on March 26, 2001. 2 of the commentators on the show were WWE and WCW veteran Jim Ross and NWA and WCW veteran Tony Schiavone. The 2 of them competed against each other on their respective programs during the Monday Night War between WCW and WWE. Jim Ross for WWE Raw, and Tony Schiavone for WCW Nitro. The very first match on Dynamite saw AEW's founder, Cody Rhodes, defeat Sammy Guevara by pinfall. It was the very first match to air on TNT since the final WCW match, which saw Steve Sting Borden defeat Nature Boy Ric Flair on the final Nitro telecast on March 26, 2001. Number 5. President Donald J. Trump has officially signed the Autism Cares Act. The President of the United States signed the bill into law on Monday, September 30. The $1.8 billion bill will provide funding for autism research at the Centers for Disease Control. According to the CDC, 1 in 59 children will be diagnosed with autism during their lifetimes. They also said that boys are more common to be diagnosed than girls are. President Trump tweeted on Monday, "Today, I was proud to sign the Autism Cares bill. We support research for Americans with autism, and their families. You are not forgotten. We are fighting for you. Number 6. WWE Friday Night SmackDown is preparing to make its big debut on Fox. When it does make its big debut, on Friday, October the 4th, one of its biggest superstars of all time, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, will make his WWE return. The Rock has been proclaimed as the most electrifying man in sports entertainment. The WWE SmackDown program initially premiered on the now-defunct UPN network back in 1999. And it has been on several other networks since, including My Network TV, the CW, and the USA Network. The people of Fox are welcoming World Wrestling Entertainment with open arms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson will be one of the featured superstars when SmackDown makes its Fox debut. The Rock is a former 10-time World's Heavyweight Wrestling Champion and a former 2-time Intercontinental Champion. Number 7.
Oh shit!
Where's the cut?
A compilation of videos that our producer, Matt Elkins, posted back in June of this year, has now become the number 3 most watched video in Elkinsinboxinc history. As of this writing, the video currently has 31,326 views, and still climbing. And currently has 427 likes. The video features a compilation of videos of people releasing helium-filled balloons near sets of power lines, while the wind blows them towards the power lines and causes the balloons to explode and spark on impact, which in most cases causes electrical outages. The video ranks as the number 3 most viewed Elkinsinboxinc produced video of all time, which sits behind Deke Logo Scares Kid in Bed 80 of the original Deke Logo Scares Kid in Bed series as number 1, and the infamous Made in Georgia Nightmare, which sits at number 2. It is speculated that this video could end up surpassing both of those videos sometime in the near future. Number 8. Due to an ongoing carriage dispute between Dish Network and Fox Television Networks, Dish Network has decided to get greedier and black out the Thursday Night Football broadcast on the NFL Network. Dish Network decided to show their greedy selves and removed all of the Fox-owned networks, including FS1 and FS2, back on September the 26th. The Los Angeles Rams are set to take on the Seattle Seahawks during the Thursday night game. The game is set to be simulcast on both Fox and the NFL Network. However, because of Dish's spat with Fox, they will force the NFL Network to black out the game. In a similar move to what DirecTV and its CEO, Randall L. Stevenson, would do, it has decided to hold its customers hostage and not allow them to watch this game because of their own greed and selfishness. Our producer, Matt Elkins, and Elkinsinboxinc want to encourage all of those who are watching to not give in to the corporate greed of these satellite TV companies. We also encourage our viewers to say no to DirecTV and Dish Network. Number 9. And this is a Retail Lives Matter exclusive. Wholesale discount retailer, Sam's Club, which is owned by Walmart, has debuted a brand new logo. According to our friends at Logopedia, the new Sam's Club logo made its official debut back on September 30th. This is the 5th different logo in the company's history. It features a diamond design, which is very similar to Sam's Club's previous logos, but now has the lowercase text to the left of the diamond design. Sam's Club is a members-only wholesale discount retailer owned by Walmart. The company has been in business since 1981. Finally, Number 10.
T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. We're go for main engine start. 7, 6. We have main engine start. 3, 2, 1, 0. And liftoff. Liftoff. Americans return to space as Discovery clears the tower.
Roger roll, Discovery. Crew confirms roll program. Houston now controlling. 3 engines at 104%.
This past Sunday, September the 29th, marked 31 years since the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery on mission STS-26 back in 1988. It took off from Launch Pad 39B at the Kennedy Space Center in Cape Canaveral, Florida. That launch pad is now being converted for NASA's new Space Launch System. It was the first flight of the Space Transportation System since the loss of Space Shuttle Challenger back on January 28, 1986. The Shuttle Challenger broke apart 73 seconds after liftoff because an O-ring failure on one of the solid rocket boosters caused the booster to break from its joint, striking the fuel tank and causing the shuttle and its stack to break up, killing all 7 crew members on board, including school teacher Krista McAuliffe. Space Shuttle Discovery's STS-26 mission was billed as a return-to-flight mission following that tragedy. The Discovery STS-26 mission deployed the TDRS-C satellite, which was part of NASA's Tracking and Data Relay Satellite System. The 5-member crew consisted of Commander Frederick H. Hawk, pilot Richard O. Covey, and mission specialists John Lounge, David Hilmers, and George D. Nelson. The Space Shuttle Discovery successfully completed its mission and returned to Edwards Air Force Base in California on this day in 1988. And that concludes this edition of the Elkinsinboxinc News Top 10. If you like what you see from Elkinsinboxinc Studios, leave a comment, like and subscribe. More videos like this one are coming in the near future. Also, feel free to join our producer, Matt Elkins, at Elkinsinbox on Twitter, this Friday at 8 p.m. US East Coast time, when he live tweets, during a special live PD. Thank you for watching, and God bless.